Now, China and Russia are getting closer to each other, and they're promising to keep an eye on common rival, the United States. The Chinese and the Russian president today held talks. Their discussions focused on how Washington is harming the interests of Beijing and Moscow. Now, according to Moscow, in the hour-long phone call, the two leaders in fact pledged closer ties. They also agreed that the United States is implementing a policy of dual containment of their nations because they try to expand their global influence as well as trade and defense ties over the last 2 years. On the one hand, the United States has criticized China on a number of different issues, including its conduct towards Taiwan. On the other, Russia-US relations have nosedived ever since the war in Ukraine has broken out. In Ukraine, Moscow has looked to Beijing for crucial economic lifeline after the West hit Russia with sanctions over the war in Ukraine. Incidentally, China and Russia have declared a no-limits partnership in February 2022, when Putin had visited Beijing just days before he sent tens of thousands of troops into Ukraine. The Beijing has since declined to blame Moscow for the war and has condemned Western sanctions on Russia. The Beijing has also tried to profit by securing discounts from Russia for oil and gas that was not sold to Europe. Last year, both leaders reprised their friendship, signing a statement on deepening the strategic partnership and bilateral ties. Now, Putin had accused the United States of undermining global stability, while asserting that economic cooperation between Moscow and Beijing was a top priority. In a veiled dig at the United States during the phone call, Xi Jinping told Putin that both leaders must defend their sovereignty, security and interests of their nations. While opposing interference in internal affairs by external forces, discussing the situation in the Asia-Pacific region, Moscow said that the Russian president reaffirmed his principled position on the Taiwan issue, which is to support the One China policy. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.